The Nature of Female Arousal. This movie discusses that and more because you can be a feminist and still crave release. This is a conversation that we need to have. Hey fam, so I just recently watched a movie we need to talk about. You may have heard it. It's called Babygirl, stars Nicole Kidman. And this movie is vital.
I see myself as this smart, strong woman in control.
Is now a good time for me to introduce the interns?
I think you like to be told what to do. Sorry, that was incredibly inappropriate.
This movie is so important, especially if you're a part of this community. There are multiple scenes in this movie that I really want to analyze and break down because they are so juicy and delicious. So this movie stars Nicole Kidman and Harris Dickinson. So we have Romy, played by Nicole Kidman, and she is the CEO of this high-tech company rolling out some new AI technologies. Really cool that she has made it to such an amazing level as this woman in business, as this entrepreneur. Her husband, Jacob, played by Antonio Banderas, super sweet, supportive guy. But we see throughout the movie that he leans creative. He's a director, he's a writer, and he's definitely more in the soft dom, just vanilla category, right? He hasn't really tapped into exploiting his own masculinity in terms of their relationship. And they have 2 kids and they've been married for a long time and they have a very loving, beautiful, stable relationship. But we also see at the start of this movie that Romy has desires that are not being met currently in her long-term marriage, I think almost 20 years. And we see that she is like many of you ladies out there who are going through the motions, who feel repressed, who feel unfulfilled, but we have such shame around voicing these things to our intimate partner that we fake orgasms, we go scurry off to watch porn and get off that way. Whatever you do, ladies, to cope, this calls it out right off the bat. And I really love the honesty in that. But ladies, part of the reason for your lack of fulfillment is self-induced. Yes, at some point you do need to take ownership, ladies, of the level of codependency, the lack of communication. If your partner doesn't know how to please you, they won't be pleasing to you. They're not a mind reader. And so we see all of this kind of playing out despite the loyalty and the stability and the beautiful family they've built. There is this rift between them sexually a little bit. Now, the thing that makes it worse is just like the normal average husband in a normal marriage, he's unaware. He thinks because she is very good at acting, everything's fine. It's normal sex. He's fulfilled. She's fulfilled. Everything's fine. You're watching these scene breakdowns with me and really wanting to tap into your dominant energy. If things are clicking, I just came out with a brand new Patreon resource, my quick start guide for dominance. I have one for male dominance and one for female dominance. And each of these guides is a 5-page download for you to give to your submissive. At the end of this 5 pages, dominance, you will have all of the crucial framework information to quickly initiate a scene and very efficiently get them into subspace. Just go over to patreon.com/LXerotica. I've linked it in this description, and this post is available for individual purchase. Become a monthly subscriber and you can save 50%. You do not want to miss this quick start guide for FEMDOMS or dominant. This will give you the tools to really start leveraging the techniques that you're seeing from Samuel in this series. You don't want to miss it. Because I get this question a lot from the men in my community, you male dominants that I either coach one-on-one, you're a part of the Ruby tier, so you do group coaching with me, or you're just a part of the Discord community where we get to talk and I get to hear from you that so many of you men are in this kind of quandary where on one hand, your high-powered feminist wife is working and kicking ass and taking on a lot of responsibilities. And at the same time, she's saying, I tired, I'm overwhelmed, I want rest, I need rest. I would like to try some power dynamics. I would like you, my husband, my boyfriend, my partner, whatever, to step it up, just start engaging with me in a DS way. And the guy tries it.
Get on your knees.
No. What?
He gets a little resistant.
Get on your knees now.
I'm.
He goes, what the hell? I thought she wanted to submit.
Is that what you want? I don't know. Is that... Be honest.
What is going on? And this movie discusses that and more, because here's the thing, ladies. No matter if you identify as dominant, submissive, switch, anywhere on that spectrum, female domination, submission, female pleasure, these are not mutually exclusive themes. You can be a feminist, a high-powered woman, even call yourself a dominant woman, and still crave release, still crave the erotic play, the erotic energy, still crave to get out of your head, to get out of that masculine cerebral space, and to tap back in to your feminine energy. And that's what this movie dissects. It needs to be said that having desires to be led in a sexual space, check out of your head, to get in touch with your feminine energy and your body again, doesn't make you any less dominant, ladies. It makes you a woman with a broad spectrum available to you. And this movie really speaks to a lot of the hidden shame and kind of punishment culture surrounding the concept that women want pleasure. We want to work hard, we want to accomplish, we want to achieve, but we also want pleasure. And part of pleasure is release. And release does not mean losing your voice. Pleasure and release and arousal does not mean you don't have a voice anymore.
I see myself as this smart woman, this very smart, strong woman who I want to work on myself and be a good person. I want to be, but I'm not.
It's a lie that's been perpetuated that if you choose to submit to a man, ladies, you're no longer a feminist and you're giving up your voice and you're giving up your power. But here's the thing. What if part of release lies in surrender? What if surrender is an integral part of release? And what if surrender can be incredibly seductive, even to dominant women?
I will do
Whatever you tell me to do.
whatever you tell me to do. I will do whatever you tell me to do.
Say it again.
I'll do whatever you tell me to do.
Good.
And you, if you're out there listening to this, watching this, and you feel tired, you feel overwhelmed, but you love your power, you love your authority, you love being this strong, powerful, successful woman that you are, but you're tired, you're overwhelmed, and you have some cravings sexually, you are okay. You're not just okay, it's perfectly normal and healthy for you to want to check out and find that release. And you, if you're out there listening,